Any partner or friend or whoever that is part of your life that shows no interest in whatever that makes you happy, that shows no interest in your passion. When you tell somebody this is what you do to be happy, this is your passion, this is what you have passion for, but the person shows a less concern, interest, or the person just, even instead of encouraging you to see how you can put yourself in order, in a better position to harness that your passion into something that will be of great use to you. When this person does not encourage you in this dimension, let me tell you something. You don't need that relationship. To be honest with you, you don't need that friendship. Now, let me share this story with us. There is this beautiful girl, very beautiful girl that I fell in love with. Okay, I fell in love with her. Now I'm in love with her not just because she's beautiful, but because for the first time I met her, my heart clicked. Okay, telling me that this is the woman. But I never knew that I was actually on the wrong side. I made an attempt to woo her, and at the end of the day, she accepted my relationship. But when she came to find out I am a film editor, that I'm into movies, she she said she's not interested in people who are into filming. That if we must be in a relationship, I have to quit anything that has to do with film. Someone is encouraging me or discouraging me from doing what makes me happy. Editing film is part of the things that gives me happiness. Acting films, acting movies is one of the things that gives me joy. Directing movies is one of the things that gives me joy. Now, here I have somebody that is expected to be part of my life and is supposed to be one of the pillars of my life. Is therefore telling me that what gives me happiness, what brings the food on my table, I should quit it. And do what exactly? Apart from filmmaking and this my social media life, what else again pays me? And somebody's telling me to quit the job. One funny thing is the lady in question does not, she's still schooling. As at the time I'm making this video, she's still schooling. Okay, so the plan is upon her graduation, I will engage her and we'll do the necessary things and we get married. She told me she's not interested in people who do films. So I decided to take my time and go through this. Yes, I'm deeply in love with her, but if I quit filmmaking, what else will I be doing? As a man, I need to be taking care of my family. I need to be bringing food on the table. At the time, I knocked my head and I was like, why am I even giving it a thought? Why am I thinking about it? The woman that I'm in love with says she cannot be in a relationship with me until I quit filmmaking, until I quit what gives me passion or something I have passion for. I called her on the phone and I told her, babe, I understand pretty well that you do not like film people. You don't you don't like anything that has to do with movies because you have your reasons, which of course you've told me, which has to do with kissing and romance and what have you, that you're not ready to see your man into a romantic scenarios with other women in a movie, that you can't stand it. And I've tried to make you understand those things you see as stage managed, but you seem not to understand. So without reason, no problem. Since you said you cannot have anything to do with people who are into filming as a result of your reasons, then we need to call it a quit. It was very difficult for me, yes, because I was deeply in love with this lady, but I really need to call it a quit because this is okay. What if I quitted filmmaking and that passion is no longer, the passion is gone? Something that makes me happy is no longer there. I finally get married to her. She every day we sit in the house and begin to look at each other. Like something that gives me joy is no longer there. Who does that? So I imagined all those things and telling myself, instead of causing family crisis, instead of seeing family crisis and not overcoming it, I decided to sit back and conclude within myself that this family problem that is about to come, it's better I quit it now that it has not even started. Because they say to be forewarned is to be forearmed. How? Something that makes me happy. That makes me happy. Something that gives me joy. Something I have passion for. Somebody is telling me to quit it. Why? It's not like you have any job that you want me to do immediately I come out. I just need to quit filmmaking because you don't like the romance that happens in movies. Seriously, I told her, Dave, it's not going to work. And we went our separate ways. Yes, we went our separate ways. What worked for me may not work for you, but I'm looking at it from this dimension. Something that gives me joy. Someone wants to take it away. For what reason? Someone wants to take away my happiness. For what reason? I don't know about you. If maybe you are ready to sacrifice your happiness on the altar of love, I don't know if maybe that is what you plan doing. But if I am to advise you, try your best to ensure that whatever you are doing, your head is there. Whatever you are doing, your head is there, because when you take away what gives you joy, because okay, let's say for example, these two things. This is what makes you happy, and this is your love. Your love is telling you, hey, take this thing away. I want to just focus on me and or look for something else to do. I don't want this thing to be part of your life again. It's not like this thing is bad. There's nothing bad about this thing. No, there's nothing bad about it. There's nothing bad about this thing. But because your girlfriend doesn't like it, she wants you to throw it away. Something that you know that when you throw it away, your life will never remain the same again. If you throw this thing away, your life will never remain the same again. I've tried communication. I've tried communicating with her, trying to make her understand that this thing she is asking for is still huge of a request and cannot be granted. I've taken my time to pound through it, ask questions, but I cannot stop what gives me happiness in the name of a relationship. I don't even know if maybe you will even accept to marry me. So it may not be movies, but that thing that gives you joy, that thing that you derive lots of joy from when you are doing, as long as those things are good, I wouldn't encourage you to sacrifice it for any reason. That thing that gives you joy whenever you are doing it, I wouldn't advise you to sacrifice it, especially if that thing gives you money. If that thing that you are doing brings food on your table, why would you sacrifice it for any reason? Why? Because of love? People should be very careful. People should be very, very careful. So that is how my relationship with the lady ended. Okay? It ended because she is not interested in what makes me happy. Rather, she wants me to quit and think of something else. But right from childhood, filmmaking has been my thing. Like, I love acting. Okay? It was in recent times that I went into video editing, so I cannot quit it. Even when I'm married, it will still be part of my career. If my YouTube channel begins to pay like as expected, trust me, I cannot quit filmmaking. It's just like this thing is born with you. I can't quit it. It's like a part of my life. So even though I am the richest man on earth, maybe I'm richer than Elon Musk. Even though I'm richer than Elon Musk, I cannot quit filmmaking. I cannot quit filmmaking. It's part of me and what makes me happy. I'll see us in our next video. Please do wait to subscribe to this channel if you've not.